Did you think things would come as far as they have? Or did you ever think it might not work?
We certainly thought that things would go as they have now, and certainly baseball has grown.
Today, Major League Baseball is one of the most popular sports in the U.S., bursting with a staggering 171 million fans. Major League Baseball has a very diverse player base. Over 42.5% of all MLB players are people of color, but this wasn't always the case. In fact, there were no people of color playing in the major leagues before 1947, and it's not because they weren't good enough, it's because they were not allowed to. Like most things in the 20th century, sports were segregated. In Major League Baseball, they had a separate league known as the Negro League for colored people. The sports world was dominated by these racist policies until one man rose above them all, a man by the name of Jackie Robinson.
In the last half of the second inning, Robinson gets the first hit off fours.
Jackie Robinson was born in Cairo, Georgia in 1919 to a sharecropping family. Sharecropping is when somebody owns a farm that you are farming on, and most of your crops from this deal, you receive some form of compensation for your work, whether it is food, water, clothing, etc. Jackie had 4 siblings, where he was the youngest. In 1920, Jackie Robinson moved with his mother to Pasadena, California, where he would stay for the rest of his childhood. During this time of his life, Jackie Robinson got into sports. He was a great athlete who played 5 different sports while attending Meyer High School, including baseball, basketball, football, track, and tennis. After high school, Jackie attended UCLA. While at the university, Jackie played baseball, basketball, football, and track, and became the first person to earn 4 varsity letters at UCLA. However, he left in the spring of his senior year. Following UCLA, Jackie played semi-pro football in Hawaii and California for 2 years. But fate had other ideas for him, as he was drafted to the Army during World War II. However, he was discharged in 1944 after an altercation with authorities about discrimination. Jackie Robinson started his journey in baseball by playing in the Negro Leagues. Jackie played for the Kansas City Monarchs for 5 months. During this time, his primary position was shortstop due to his extreme speed and athleticism. Branch Rickey, the manager of the Brooklyn Dodgers, had been planning an attempt to integrate baseball. He saw Robinson as just the right candidate. Branch Rickey was inspired by Robinson's skills on the field and as well as his integrity and conservative, family-oriented lifestyle. Branch was concerned about Jackie's ability to handle the hatred and abuse he would face during his entire baseball career. Instead of taking a risk, Branch decided to hold a meeting with Jackie. During this meeting, Rickey yelled insult after insult at Jackie Robinson to see if he could take the resentment the crowd would have in store for him. Jackie proved he could take it by facing the vicious insults with a calm and collected appearance. Rickey knew Robinson was the perfect choice of a player to be the one to integrate baseball. He signed Jackie Robinson to the Brooklyn Dodgers on October 23, 1945. When he signed Jackie to play for the Dodgers minor league team, the Montreal Royals, who play in the International League. During his time with the Montreal Royals, he endured lots of discrimination and racism. An example of this is on a trip from California to the Royals training camp, where Jackie and his wife Rachel were not allowed into segregated restaurants. Also, they got bumped from planes so white passengers could board. Though while about to give up, he ended up speaking to 2 black journalists, Wendell Smith and Billy Rowe. They worked for a traditionally black newspaper, the Pittsburgh Courier, and they figured out how to convince Robinson how powerful his change could be. He could open up so many opportunities for colored people if he just stuck with it and didn't give up. So Jackie chose to go on with this war against discrimination. Jackie Robinson finished his season leading the league in batting average and earned himself his official major league call-up to the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1947. Robinson had immediate success in the majors, and he led the National League in stolen bases during rookie season, winning the Rookie of the Year award. In 1949, he won the batting title with an average of a .342 and was voted Most Valuable Player. But all of his success didn't come without issues. Jackie was constantly being called racial slurs and other insults, had many things thrown at him, and overall had to deal with so much turmoil. Jackie also had an amazing playing career. He was extremely successful. Jackie Robinson was a Major League All-Star for 6 consecutive seasons, spanning from 1949 to the 1954 season. He was also top 15 in MVP voting for 7 straight seasons, including his rookie year. He ended up retiring in 1957. In 1962, he became the first African American to ever be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. This was an extremely important historic event due to the amount of segregation that was still going on in the world at that time. After this, he continued to fight for equality and gave many speeches.
Has done for your tremendous inspiration. I don't think you realize down here in Birmingham what you mean to us up there in New York. And I don't think that white Americans understand what Birmingham means to all of us throughout this country. And we think about the little kids being tossed from one side of the street to the other by the tremendous force of this hose. And we think about, this picture just sickens me, this big brave policeman down here with his knee on the throat of...
Jackie Robinson sadly met his death on October 24th, 1972, due to the effects of heart disease, but his effects were felt long thereafter. In 1973, Jackie Robinson's wife established the Jackie Robinson Foundation. This foundation provides scholarships and many support services for talented college students with limited financial resources. This foundation has helped 1,700 college scholars from 45 states who have attended 260 colleges and universities. In 1984, Jackie Robinson was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Though he was not alive when he received it, it is the highest honor for an American civilian, and Jackie Robinson earned it. In 2004, Major League Baseball announced that each year moving forward they would honor Jackie Robinson on April 15th, making the day Jackie Robinson Day. In 1997, on the 50th anniversary of Jackie breaking the color barrier, Major League Baseball Commissioner Bud Selig retired Robinson's number, 42, across the league. This meant that nobody could ever wear the number 42, except on Major League Baseball's Jackie Robinson Day. 3 years following the creation of Jackie Robinson Day, Ken Griffey Jr. asked MLB Commissioner to be able to wear number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day to honor him. And in 2009, Major League Baseball decided that all players, coaches, and umpires would wear number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day, showing a long-lasting impact of Robinson's life. Now you might be thinking, how is this a turning point? Well, there are many reasons. One being Jackie Robinson is the reason we have colored athletes in professional sports. It started with baseball, but because of Jackie, it spread to all other sports too. Basketball, football, hockey, etc. Another reason Jackie Robinson was a turning point in history is that he was the reason some Jim Crow laws started to break down. Robinson breaking the color barrier in baseball also broke down other racial barriers because of his bravery, as well as his activeness in the civil rights movement. A third reason this can be viewed as a turning point is that he also was a major civil rights activist. He ended up giving many speeches and went with some of the biggest civil rights activists to help them make a case and help give rights to all. Jackie Robinson was a leader, father, soldier, athlete, and he changed the course of history. His bravery and persistence opened the floodgates for athletes across, not just the United States, but the world.